Are you wondering why everyone is talking about the increased penalties for aggravated assault in New Jersey? And that's because in the last few years, the statute has been amended twice to take this from a misdemeanor to a second-degree felony. Let me tell you what you need to know about the increased penalties for aggravated assault here in New Jersey. Hi, my name is Daniel M. Rosenberg. I'm a criminal defense attorney and the founding partner of Rosenberg, Perry & Associates. And as part of our practice, we represent individuals charged with crimes of violence, specifically crimes relating to domestic violence. And one significant area of law that has been expanding is the area relating to aggravated assault, specifically allegations of strangulation. Let me talk to you a little bit about the background and history of domestic violence here in New Jersey. So back in 1991, New Jersey passed the Prevention of Domestic Violence Act, which provided various legal protections for victims of domestic violence, most significant being the ability to obtain a temporary and final restraining order. Now, over the years, domestic violence protections have evolved. And one of the main reasons is because domestic violence victims historically have kept this information to themselves. It's not something that is disclosed. It's not something that's talked about. As time has gone on and the barriers to this silence have been broken down, there's been more research into domestic violence victims and how to better protect those victims. And in one study, the findings indicated that domestic violence strangulation is a significant predictor of attempted and completed murder, multiplying the odds by 7. As a result, the New Jersey legislature has amended its criminal code to specifically address strangulation. Let's talk about the first time the legislature amended the statute relating to assault. So in 2017, the statute was amended. Prior to 2017, there was not a statute that specifically addressed strangulation. As a result, if a defendant was accused of grabbing someone's throat and applying pressure and creating a difficulty in breathing, i.e. strangulation, that was physical pain. And that, under the statute, would be a simple assault or a disorderly persons level offense, which means you'd be exposed to 6 months in the county jail. That's a misdemeanor. In 2017, the legislature amended the statute to specifically address strangulation. And the statute was amended to make strangulation a felony crime, a crime of the 3rd degree, where a person, quote, recklessly obstructs the breathing or blood circulation of a person by applying pressure on the throat or neck or blocking the nose or mouth in an act of domestic violence. Now, a crime of the 3rd degree carries with it a potential prison sentence of between 3 and 5 years. But it also carries with it a presumption of non-incarceration, which means if you are convicted of a crime of the 3rd degree and you have no prior criminal history, there's a presumption that you do not go to prison. Now, this was the original amendment to the statute. In July of 2021, the statute was amended for a second time. This time, the statute was amended to again elevate the level of offense. It is no longer a 3rd degree crime. It is now a crime of the 2nd degree. Now, this is significant not only because it's 1 degree higher, and because now you're exposed to between 5 and 10 years of New Jersey state prison as opposed to 3 to 5, but probably most significant is the presumption of incarceration that comes with a crime of the 2nd degree, which means if you're convicted, you go to prison, it's just a matter of how long. So between the time period of 2017 to 2021, an allegation of strangulation has gone from a potential exposure of 6 months in the county jail to now between 5 to 10 years in New Jersey State Prison with a presumption of incarceration. So there is no doubt that domestic violence, unfortunately, is a very prevalent issue in our communities. It is also one that was exacerbated by the COVID-19 pandemic. And now this increase in the potential penalties by the legislature has made this a very hot button topic. So if you, a friend or family member, is dealing with a domestic violence allegation, contact our office. We'll be happy to help in any way we can. We'll set up a time to talk and assess your situation and give you blunt and candid advice. We are criminal trial attorneys. We have your back. That's what we do.